The Oprah interview came and went was essentially a dumpster fire for Harry and Meghan. But, when you willingly throw your entire family under the bus, it's something that is very difficult to forgive. However, what the Duke of Sussex seems to forget his own questionable past. He talks a big game when it comes to walking in his wife's shoes with systemic racism. Does he forget the racist gaffe he uttered about a fellow soldier during his time in the army? Apparently, family values don't matter to Prince Harry. Meanwhile, British writer Dame Hilary Mantel weighed in on Prince Harry's decision to choose Meghan Markle over his very own family. For her, the Duke made a wise choice even if the Duchess is too good to be true. I think that Meghan was too good to be true. She was a smiling face in a dull institution, she cheered the nation up no end, or at least men and women of goodwill. She also expressed support for Prince Harry and Markle's decision to step back from their royal duties. And she approved of the Duke of Sussex's choice to stand by his wife. I'm pleased that it's the marriage that's surviving and the connection with the monarchy that has to go, because I think almost all of us would have bet that if she left, she'd have to leave alone, she added. Though, none of us know the details of how this is going to work out. But Mantel, her words promotes his horrible behavior to the powerful monarchy for thousands of years. How can Harry simply throw his whole family under the bus when he has his own questionable past? Just Harry needs to look at his own past before saying those who raised him his whole life are racist. His definition of what racism is, stems from what Meghan's is, which pure and utter bullshit because people doubt them. There is no doubt to us that Prince Charles and William are both fed up with his behavior. Harry is allowing Meghan to warp who he once was as he no longer resembles that same man. Finally, if someone said something racist, then name the person, don't just leave the audience hanging. Also, does Meghan know of his racist past? Mantel also weighed in on the royal family's future. She warned them that they might be facing their endgame and that the monarchy wouldn't outlast Prince William. I think it's the endgame. I don't know how much longer the institution will go on, she said, referring to the British monarchy. I'm not sure if it will outlast William. So I think it will be their last big era. No other family would be expected to parade a very elderly, newly widowed lady before the TV cameras, and yet it's taken for granted that's what will happen. Just as it's taken for granted that a new royal mother will appear beaming on the hospital steps within a day of giving birth. There's no legitimate public interest behind it. Professor Hawking claimed that the polarizing interview contributed to Republican sentiments in her native Australia as it brought the monarchy down to earth. It was very interesting to see the interest in the monarchy and to raise the question, what is the monarchy in Australia anyway? Why do we have this? There appears to be a warring dysfunctional family pretty much like a lot of others we might know. And is there any reason why we still have any residual connection to them? She joked, we can surely come up with a dysfunctional family of our own as head of state. She warned that the very public tension within the firm was a danger for the monarchy. It brought them far more down to earth, to all of our levels, and that's always a danger for a monarchy. A monarchy has to be seen as somehow different even though it tries to present itself as a mere family.